Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another Alliance War video, and this one is pretty wild, man. So the new tactic is miss-tic dispersion, and I have to fight so many Mystic champions in this war, man. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I'm fighting almost the entire Mystic class. We got Mephisto, Longshot, Doom, Sassy, Dragon Man, Chavez, like, and more. Like, and other fights too. Like, there's just a lot going on in this war. So like I had gotten a lot of fights, and then like halfway through the war, Liza asked me if I wanted to take the boss too, and I'm just like, okay, I'm down, dude. Like it's funny because it's a Chavez boss, and I was kind of looking at American Chavez. I was kind of looking, and I'm like, I feel like it could take this, but like it wasn't assigned to me, so like I didn't really give it too much thought. But so that ends up happening. So stick around for the end. It's gonna be Mini Island gets intense. We fight Dragon Man, Sasquatch, and the boss, so it gets wild. Section 1, Mephisto, pretty tamed fight to start with. Mephisto is only a really good defender in Battlegrounds, in my opinion. He'll never be that good of a defender in War. Just, there's so many counters to him. Like, you know, it's not a big deal, but in Battlegrounds, you can really catch people. But yeah, I was just taking a look at my inventory. As this time, it was like my sigil had fallen off and I hadn't rebought it yet. So like my stash wasn't actually representative of what it should be. I don't think, or maybe it is. Because yeah, I have 25 out of 20 of those big potions. So yeah, I had some, and I had a few in overflow. So, you know, I'm trying to manage my war potions best I can. And in this war, we are going to need a lot of items because we have so many fights. I think it's nine fights. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think 8 or 9. But next up here we have a long shot, and I usually don't check like defender kills or anything, but this war I was kind of invested because I had like such a big war, so I was looking, and our long shot on defense in my battle group had gotten a kill. Not mine, but like someone else's. So Longshot's a pretty good defender, I would say, in this meta. You know, Longshot can just be annoying. And especially with having a global tactic benefit him too. It makes sense. He can just catch you with one of those special ones, you miss into him, and you just get melted. That could totally happen. But yeah, I'm trying to definitely stay on my toes. I've been killed by Longshot before, unexpectedly by his special one. I think it happened to me one time, and it sucked. But with Kitty, I bait out Longshot's special 2s because we're Incinerate immune, and I actually know how to evade his special 2. If he would just throw it for me, there we go. Finally, it's dexing his special 2s. Honestly, it's really weird. Like when I do the dex, like even though I know it's right, it still feels off. You know, like it just doesn't feel right, but it is. I don't know. It's very weird. Yeah, just going for some intercepts here, trying to get off some damage. Right there, man. I parried, and the Fury fell off. The Ebb and Flow knockdown went back up, so he shrugged off the stun. But I was paying attention, so I'm not going to get caught by something like that. Try to pay attention in these fights for the most part. But yeah, going to hit this long shot with a special 3. Just about cleans it up. It's actually HQ Sean's long shot. But yeah, 5%. Gets my special 1. Breathe some fire on him, and he did. So first 2 fights, 2 Mystic fights down. Now for the third one, we have a Dr. Doom. So rank 4 Dr. Doom versus rank 4 Kitty Pryde. Can go ahead, use one of the OG biggest potions in the game that heal 6k. So we got Flow knockdown, right back at it, and we have guidance placed. So Kitty with guidance is really, really nice. And you see I have a white Magneto of my own. I'm gonna have 3 guidance to place for myself. And it's just so watch. Like the first parry, we get 3 prowess. 1 parry gives us 3. That is so good. Because 1 parry, then we can start phasing. But also in the matchup, like it's hard to get prowess against Dr. Doom without guidance, you know, because you don't really crit. So it takes time to build up the initial prowess. Then once you do, of course, you get in a phase. Then you can increase your crit rate more. But like without those phase hits, it's really hard to crit against Dr. Doom because his critical resistance is ridiculous. So that guidance is so nice, man. It's such a nice thing. Right here, I throw my special 2 just because I had 24 prowess. and a lot of them were gonna fall off anyways, so I just threw it, man. You know, whatever. It's all good. Maybe that wasn't the best play, but heat of the fight scenario, went for it. And at least it's easy to build up prowess with guidance. If you don't have guidance, your best bet to build up prowess against Doom with Kitty is just to intercept him. But yeah. So here we're getting that shock on us. He's trying to heavy slap us, bro. We just back up. We back it up. It's like, just think of when you have that shock on you. What I like to think of is Ant-Man 1 and his friends. They're just in that van. They're like, back it up, back it up, back it up. Like when you have that shock on you, just back up, man. Just back it up. Get away from Dr. Doom. So that end sequence right there, dude, that was so clean. We evade the first parts of his special 2. Dash into the last part, phase it all, heavy him, knock him down, get the inflow knockdown going, drop my special 3, and then he special 1s into my face and he dies. Such a clean ending, man. Ooh, I felt good. I felt good at the end of that fight, man. I was feeling myself. So we're going to heal up and then go for some more fights. So next up here we have a Misty Knight. I've fought her here before, and it wasn't too bad, but still a bit sketchy, especially with the kinetic transference. So at the start, again, guidance is incredible with Kitty, man. I love it. So 2 parries, we already have 6 prowess, 3 parries, 9 prowess, 4 parries, 12 prowess. At an amazing spot prowess-wise. Now I can start breaking through her block with my phase dashes. So here she throws a special 2, and yeah, she's back to another special 2. So here she throws it again. Footloose stacks up. And again, she's back to another special 2. So I'm kind of stuck in a loop here. But I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I think I can just kill her. So push her to special 3. But drop my special 2. And she gone. So yeah. Bye, Misty. Yeah. Got out of that scary loop with 1 special 2. Let's go. And then I have just enough energy for one more fight. We're sticking on path 5 through and through. This war we have a Symbiote Supreme. Really not worried about this fight at all, so I'm just going to opt to throw on a combat regen boost. I have a bunch of those in overflow. That's definitely the least used gray boost for me by far. Like I only use it in a situation like this where I don't really want to waste a potion, and it's a fight that I'm not at all worried about dying in. Like, sure, I'll throw it on just to save that 9% health that I would use a potion on, right? You know, why not? But for the most part, like in serious war fights where if you think there's even a chance of you dying, you should probably be using an invulnerability boost or a power star 1 boost. I'm talking like tier 1 war here, you know what I'm saying? Like where deaths really, really matter. At least that's the way I look at it, because I don't want to be responsible for us losing. You know, that would feel horrible. Even though it's a team effort, and I don't feel like anyone in my alliance would like ever put blame on one person for losing a war. But you know, still, I feel like we're a lot harder on ourselves than other people are on us, especially like when you die in war, especially in 4 Loki. In 4 Loki especially, like people are so cool about it when you die. Like it's all good. Like I would really hate to be in an alliance where if I died and like someone started like making fun of me and roasting me and just making me feel worse for dying. Like, I don't know, that's not the kind of environment that I want to be in. Not because like I can't take it, but it's just like when you die, like you're already pissed off at yourself. Like you know you messed up and you're mad at yourself. Like you don't need other people telling you that too, you know? Like it's no, not at all. So next up here we have a black cat. So I applied my own guidance on this fight. I didn't think I'd need it, but just in case, you know, black cat is new. You know, worst case scenario, we like end up getting hit by a special 2 and bleeding to death. So just in case, I have that guidance on there. Trying to get an intercept here. There we go. I was trying to just throw my special 2, but we ended up going to special 3. All good. This is gonna melt her. Either way, it's a battle of the cats. And I can't wait to get black cat next featured. Oh, I'm saving so many shards. It's gonna be a massive opening. I'm so excited for that opening. So here, just gonna use one of my level 2 war potions. As you can see, I've been stocking up on those with loyalty, which feels great. I'm almost maxed on all of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 levels, which feels great. But now we get to the best part of the war, guys. Mini Island. So we got a Dragon Man mini boss, a Sasquatch mini boss, and an America Chavez war boss. And I think all three of these champions benefit from the global. So we got Polka Dot Power, Stun Reflection, and Stun Vulnerability here. So there's two options I could have went for here. Option number one, Power Start 1, throw my special 1, and get off some damage, because then I'd be able to stun him while he's incinerated. And I would gain some power back with Polka Dot Power, but I've tested it before, and I'm not able to get to 1 full bar. And if I'm not able to get that 1 full bar back, then what's the point of using a Power Start 1, you know? All I would be able to throw is 1 special and get in 1 little increment of damage. So instead, I decided to opt for the Invulnerability boost, which I think was the right call, because it already saved me some damage at the start. But yeah, now that I have enough prowess, we're in a pretty good spot here. So it's pretty much just bait his specials and do regular combos. And so at some point the power charge, I believe Kitty turns it off, and I think it was PWF was asking like what happened. So apparently when Kitty's phasing, she lowers Robot's ability accuracy by 20%, I believe it is. So that, I think that factored into turning off his power gain charge. But regardless of that happening or not, I really don't think it would have changed the outcome of the fight, because honestly I think it makes the fight harder, if anything, because now I don't have my free willpower healing that I would have from blocking his special 1, which is very nice. But yeah, just baiting his special 1, special 2 doesn't matter. Right there, you see how I dashed in at him and then he threw it? That's a good way to just bait out specials with Kitty Pryde. And everything's going really great. I'm feeling fantastic, man. I feel like I really got this fight down. I'm able to counter the global pretty well. I've come up with a fighting style with Kitty that I don't really have to dex using it. And so right here, he's at 2%. I'm like, alright, fight's over. I mistime one thing. He goes unblockable. I get in the corner. Full 5-hit combo. I dex it all. Then he retaliates. I almost die. Bait is heavy and finish the fight. Oh my god, dude. I almost threw that fight. Dude, the fight was over. He had 2%. If I died there, I would have been so disheartened. Cause like I wasn't having the best day when I was doing this war, and I really, especially after I was asked to the boss, like I was like, yeah, I'm down, but like in the back of my head, I'm like, dude, you're gonna die today. Like you're gonna die in war. You have such a big path. Like I really was not believing in myself at all, and that fight, I'm just like, oh my god, wow. I'm so glad I didn't die there. That would have been such a big choke. But we stayed alive. It cost us some potions, but that is totally fine, man. That's totally fine. Next up here, we have a Sasquatch, and it's a rank 4. Rank 4 Sasquatch. This man almost has 400,000 health, and he's not even a boss. He's just a mini-boss. So, this is a beefy boy, man. This is a beefy boy. So going in, you can see he gets those disorients on me when I parry, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. It's really not that big of a deal. Once we get enough prowess, oh yeah, see that parry didn't give us any prowess, which is interesting because of the disorients. But yeah, now that I have over 10 prowess, I don't need to parry anymore. I can just create my own combos, my own openings, and so that's what I'm doing. And so my strategy here is I don't want to use my specials while he has a high amount of charges. So right now he has 8 charges, because with each of those charges he lowers all incoming damage until he triggers Wrath of Tanarak, which he just triggered. So I'm like, okay, perfect. So like right now I could throw my special, but like I don't really want to give him a lot of power while he's in Wrath of Tanarak, because then I'm just gonna have to bait more specials. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wait this out, which I do. Now that it's worn off, I kind of lost some prowess, so I'm trying to get some prowess back here. So boom, 14, 17, 18. I think this is good. 19, 20. I think I just wanted to bait this out now and accidentally get hit, but the indestructible boost does its thing. So I'm like, okay, let me just bait out the special 2, then I can throw my special 3. But by this point, he's already gained 4. more of those charges, which again lower all incoming damage by a certain amount. I'm not exactly sure how much, but yeah, so this special 3 just tickles. Did 9%, which actually 33,000 damage. That's not bad. It's just he has so much health that, you know, it definitely didn't look like much when I was in the fight, and I was just watching his health bar. I'm like, dude, that did nothing. But I guess 33,000, that's respectable, I guess. But yeah, basically I want to throw a special 3, and now we have that passive Incinerate on Sassy, so our temperature is just skyrocketing. You can see it's over 250 now, which is wonderful. And here I throw my special 2, and it missed, but then it turned the miss off there. Not sure what was happening there, but he died. So I'm like, alright, there we go, we're out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of my level 4 health potions here. Been stocking up on those with loyalty. And now we just have the boss. So it's a rank 4 America Chavez boss. I have 13 seconds left on my invulnerability boost. I'm like, oh crap, alright, let's get in there. And here we go. So we have some Mr. Fantastic debuff. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a heavy at the start to refresh the duration on those. Here we end up taking a missed hit, so that unfortunately lost us some prowess. Right now my goal is just to get to 10, and then we'll have enough to be unblockable. So here, boom, there we go, there's 10. So, you know, I was thinking, like, you know, what's the best strategy here? What do I want to do? Do I want to bait special 1s, 2s, or 3s? Because realistically, I can do all of them. So at the start of the fight, I'm thinking, alright, you know, let's just bait some L1s, and I'll just try to, like, block them. But then here I push her to special 2. I'm like, okay, no, that's totally fine. I'm close enough to my special 3. Drop my special 3, give her her special 3. This is called the Kitty cycle. Kind of similar to the Doom cycle, but with Kitty, you actually take their special 3. So now we're going to take America Chavez's special 3, and this is a really, really good playstyle with Kitty, one of her best, and I feel like I came up with it. I don't know if I did or not, but I feel like I've definitely taken it as far as the ability will go. And then, yeah, go for a special 2. But unfortunately here, somehow I dexed her special 3. It's funny because my alliance mate Mad Cat sent a video of it. If you look back, I didn't have a dex buff before her special 3, but I did have one after it. So that dex buff expiring triggered the global. So here, push her special 2. It's okay. We're just going to dash in and phase all the way through it. And we've rebuilt our power back up to 2 bars. Now I just need to get some prowess. So I'm going to go for some intercepts. Here we're at 9, 11, 12. Alright, I'm just going to throw it, because if I do any more hits, I'll go to special 3. Takes her down to 1%. One more intercept. She's dead. So, felt amazing, man. Honestly, like, after having a bad day, this was like a massive win. And it felt so good. We used 10 items, but we crushed it, man. Kitty versus Miss-tics, Kitty's better. Kitty beats the Miss-tic class, you know? When Torch is banned, we'll just use Kitty for those Miss-tics, which she was banned this war. So yeah, that was my war. Definitely best war so far of the season. I don't know, it's going to be kind of hard to top this one. And we actually did end up winning as well, which is fantastic. We only had 9 deaths in an alliance. It was really close for a long time. Then at one point it was like 9 to 12. At that point we already had a lot explored, so we were able to keep that lead until the end. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this war video. GG's to TCN. Drop a like for the fat Mystic Warpath and not dying. Almost dying, but not dying. That's the best, right? That's the best wars, in my opinion anyways. But yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to see more content, hit that subscribe button. At 100,000, we will be eating this little guy right here, the hottest gummy bear in the world, on stream live. We're going to see how flying go without drinking water or anything, which should be very fun. So if you guys want to see me burn my mouth, subscribe, turn on the bell, be notified when I upload. That's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy. Love you all. Peace out.